Listen, Leia, I'm sorry you found that paper. Daddy doesn't know anything about it. I think what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find out when he's in a good mood and say, tell him how much you love him and talk about how much you love him and he loves you, and that, you were raised as an Armenian. It has nothing to do with what you were born as. Now, he doesn't know anything about. He thought that when we adopted you, that your parents were both Armenian and that they had been killed. The attorney never said anything to him. He had told me. All right, you're gonna have to talk to Daddy. You're gonna have to do it in a way that he's not gonna be angry. He shouldn't be angry at you. He shouldn't hold grudges. You are Armenian.
I'm pissed.
Why?
Because not only first off, we always joked around with Leia that you were adopted. You had the curly hair, you have different features. You always looked a little different. So we always joked around that you were adopted. So this whole time, we're living with Leia thinking she's somebody she's not.
But
Not
she's
that she's
your sister.
different, but not only does she find out she's adopted, but she also finds out she's Turkish. And Daddy not hates, but has a strong dislike for people who are Turkish.
What are you going to do to help her?
Nothing.
She can't do it all herself. She can't tell your father.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
You're the one who hid it from Leia and Dad. He'd probably kick you out.
Yeah, he probably would kick me out. But I wanted a child so much. And Leia was the most beautiful. She looked so beautiful in that picture, all right, that it was something that we wanted. And when I found out that her birth parents were Turkish, it didn't mean anything to me because I love the child.
But did you think of Dad when it didn't mean anything to you?
No. And you know what? I don't know what Daddy's reaction is going to be when it. Why not?
Because I don't think he would.
But he would. Right, he wouldn't have adopted Leia. But if you ask him now how he feels now, because Leia's been with us for so many years, I think he would say he would never give her away.
I hope so.
I know he would never say I'd give her away. But if this was 20 some odd years ago, he would have said, we'll find another child. But you know what? You know what that means? That all of your notions of all of the ideas that you have inside of you about the massacre and the Turkish people and whatnot are not really real, because Leia is a product of Turkish descent, but she's as Armenian as she could ever be. Dennis, can you come here for a second? Yeah, come on.
Let's go.
Listen, Dennis. Leia was going through some papers and she found those letters from the attorney when we adopted her. So I had to tell her. All right.
When was this?
When she came home on Friday, I had the metal box on the table.
Why?
'Cause I was trying to go through certain papers to find passports and whatnot. So she found paper. And there was another paper there that you really don't even know about. Leia's parents.
What do you mean there's another paper I don't know about?
Well, something that the attorney had given me, all right, that was kept confidential.
Yeah.
They found out that, well, I guess they all...
You want her to hear this?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead.
She has every right to be
Cut
here.
to the bottom line. What's going on?
Leia's birth parents, you know how you thought they were Armenian?
They are.
Well, they're not Armenian. They were Turkish. Yeah?
What do you mean?
Her birth parents were Turkish.
Turkish?
Yep.
Well, she doesn't look Turkish.
That's because she's Armenian.
What?
Her birth parents were Turkish, but she is Armenian.
You don't become Armenian by living in the house.
True, but I never told you.
But that's
Because-
another whole other issue.
Why does it matter
Why?
anyway?
Because you were dishonest.
Because I know what your reaction would have been.
Well, you don't know what my reaction would have been because I just gave you my reaction, so that which would not have merited your dishonesty in the first place.
Really?
Dad, why does it matter? Like, seriously. If she's Turkish or Armenian, she's your daughter. You've raised her for how long? 28 years?
You love her any less? Huh? Answer that question.
What is this, an interrogation?
Do you love her any less? Dennis!
Dad,